What's up, you guys? It's your girl Raven and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you guys are tuning in today, and if you saw by the caption, I am going to be sharing with you guys my personal pros and cons of getting an online degree. From my personal experience, I'm going to share with you guys, again, 4 or 5 pros that I experienced and 4 or 5 cons that I experienced. I'm also going to share with you guys, I will be putting up like a screen of my online classes just so you guys can kind of look it over, kind of get a feel for what it would kind of look like. I don't know how other online schools do it, but I am going to show you how my online school did it, which was WGU, Western Governors University, based out of Utah. But again, it's online, so anybody all over the world can take their accredited. It is accredited by the Northwest Academic Commission or something, I don't know, but it is accredited. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. And just to give you my short little story on how I got into doing an online degree, basically I graduated high school with like a 4.0. I was super smart, and I had an academic scholarship to go to my local community college out here. And then I also got accepted into OU, but I chose to take the academic scholarship and just go to a community college because I didn't want any debt. I wanted to be as debt free as possible, and I knew I was going to be missing out on like the college experience, but it didn't really bother me that much. I really cared more about saving money, so that's why I chose to do that. So after high school, I went 2 years for free to my local community college where I got my associates in business marketing, and then I moved out of my mom's house to Texas, and I decided that I wanted to go for my bachelor's. I still wanted to, continue my education because I knew it was so important, and I didn't really know what to do at the time because I knew actual university tuition is just so expensive, and I'm already smart enough to get my first 2 years free, so let me see how else I can do it affordably to get my bachelor's because I just didn't want to be in debt. And I was looking at a whole bunch of options. I was looking at community colleges in Texas, and I was just thinking, I really just want to do something online because it's going to save me time. It's definitely going to save me money. And the life that I was living at the time, I was just like, I don't think I would want to go sit in a classroom 4 or 5 days out of the week. Like, I would totally rather do it on my own time, at my own pace. So that's when I chose, I actually found WGU when I was getting a wax at the European Wax Center, and my waxer actually recommended WGU. She said that she did it and she loved it. So I checked it out, and it was accredited and it was legit, and so I was like, why not, right? Before we get into the video, if you guys like what you hear, like what you see, please comment if you have any questions, comments, and concerns. Give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. I will definitely be offering you guys more how-to videos, some pranks on the way. I just got a whole bunch of stuff coming, so make sure to subscribe and turn that notification bell on. I will also include my email list that I would love for you guys to subscribe to down below, because I have a bunch of new content coming out, videos, photos. My fitness page is going to really take off, and I'm getting a lot of products coming in, so I want you guys to be the first ones to know that. So if you sign up to my email list, you guys will be that. So I'm going to put the link down below, and right after you sign up, I give you, oh wait, I already posted that. Yeah, just sign up if you fuck with me, okay? Okay, now let's get into today's video. So pro number 1 that I would say is the best thing out of getting an online degree is you can go at your own pace. You have so much flexibility in your time and how much time you want to dedicate to actually being online and taking the course and learning it. You can just literally go at your own pace, and there's no one on your back telling you, hey, you have to show up at class at this time, you have to have this turned in by this time. You can literally sign in whenever you want. You can work as much as you want, however you want. So say I sign into my stuff and I have a busy day today, but I can maybe read a chapter or 2. Like, I'll sign in, and then like I can leave whenever I want. You're not obligated to stay a certain amount of time. So that's really why I loved to do the online degree, because I could do it at my own pace. Number 2 pro is that all you need is a laptop. That's legit all you need. Sometimes maybe other online schools might send you like books and stuff to read, but for me, I just had my laptop, which was great because I could literally do my school anywhere. On vacation, if I was staying at a friend's house, like I didn't have to be bound to a classroom in front of a teacher. I just needed my laptop and I could take it anywhere with me and do it at my own pace at any time I wanted. So it just allows so much flexibility doing an online degree. The third pro I would say is also it is a lot cheaper than most college tuitions. The tuition for WGU, now this is just based on my experience, and it could be different now. I just graduated in February of 2020 actually, which that is my degree right there. Western Governors University, you know, my whole name, Bachelors of Science, Business Marketing Manager. So it does come with like a whole degree. I bought the frame myself, but it's so cute and professional. You get a little degree book, which is amazing, but it is a lot cheaper than college tuitions. My tuition a semester, which came with 4 classes a semester. Each semester was about 3 to 4 months, and it was about $2,800 a semester, and that included your books, that included you know, just the overall course and everything. So it was $2,800 a semester. They also offered financial aid, you know, scholarships. They offer grants as well. So I would say that is a lot cheaper. So after I got my associates, I had 2 more years left, and I was able to transfer my credits to WGU, which helped so much because I didn't have to, you know, backtrack. You definitely want to find somewhere that you can transfer your credits to. And I was able to transfer my credits, which is another pro that I did want to say, which I just already said. But yeah, you can transfer your credits. And once I transferred that, I had about like 60 or so credits left to do, and I was doing like 4 classes a semester. So I had a total of like 4 semesters left to do to get my bachelor's. So you do like 2,800 to 3,000 times 4 is like 12,000. I probably spent roughly altogether like 12,000 or so dollars to get my bachelor's degree for only 2 years, which if you think about it, it is still expensive, yes, but it is also a lot cheaper than, let's say, 12,000 a semester at a college university. Like, it was 12,000 altogether. So, and that's really also why I did it, because when I saw it was only 28 to 3,000 a semester, I'm like, hey, you know, let's get on this, because I'm pretty dang sure I'm not gonna find anything cheaper, and I didn't. So I decided to go with that. So those are my four pros to getting an online degree. Now let's get into the cons, because there are a few cons, and I want you guys to be aware of them if you're considering getting an online degree. If this is something that's been on your mind and you're just nervous and you don't know like what to do, I can tell you first off, if you're even thinking about getting an online degree, then you have what it takes to do it. I'm just going to clarify some things that you might not really know you need to have to continue and successfully get your degree. So the first con that I would say to getting an online degree is the stereotypes that, and this is just me personally feeling this way, but I feel like employers and people have this stereotype with students or other people that got an online degree as the education is low quality. Is it even accredited? Lack of accreditation. It's just, I don't know, I just get like, I feel like employers don't take people as serious as if they did get an online degree versus going to an actual university. But that is just my personal feelings. But it is also true. I feel like, you know, if an employer was to weigh an application of someone that went to an actual university and then someone that did an online school, I don't know, I feel like the person that went to an actual university might have a little more leverage. But hey, that's just what comes with it. It's not about where you get your degree, it's about what you do with it and your experience. They might have a college education, like an on-campus, but if you come up with the game that's better than they do, you know, it doesn't really matter. But that's one of the cons that I would say, is having a stereotype of getting an online degree. But that's when you just have the chance to prove them wrong. Second con that I would say is you have to be able to be a reading and writing learner. You have to be able to interpret the textbooks that you're reading, the quizzes that you're getting, because you're not really in a hands-on environment. Difficult to gain the knowledge that you need to gain if you're a hands-on learner, because doing an online degree, there is not a lot of hands-on learning that you are offered. It's mainly writing and reading learning and, you know, a visual learning. They offer videos and graphs and stuff, and auditory. They have, you know, if you can hear it from the sound maybe, but it is the hardest if you are a kinesthetic learner or a hands-on learner to do an online degree. But that totally doesn't mean that you can't do it. You totally can do it. It's just going to be a little bit more difficult. So which leads me to con number 4 of the limited resources. You don't have a lot of face-to-face interaction when it comes to getting the education online, but they do offer great resources. WGU, where I went, they had, you know, Facebook groups, they had chat groups. You could do one-on-one sessions with your instructor, which is basically like face-to-face. You would just get on a Zoom call and you would talk about the questions that you have about the homework. But it was pretty much the same thing. But if you do like face-to-face interaction and you need to be a hands-on learner, it might be a little difficult for you to get the online degree, but it is not impossible. So con number 4, it's going to take a lot of self-discipline to wake up every morning and do your homework online, because you're not going to have someone behind you busting your butt telling you to get on it, do this. You know, you're not going to be held requirement on a tardy list, or, you know, there's not going to be a teacher there to check you in. This is literally up to you to sign in, do your work, and get that degree. And it takes a lot of self-discipline and direction to tell yourself, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to get it done, and I'm going to spend this much time each day no matter what I have to do to get it done. It can definitely be discouraging sometimes. You can definitely feel like, God, like, I don't want to finish this, I'm over this, right? But I did the online degree, online schooling for 2 years. 2 years I was getting up, I set up a little desk area, I made it really, really cute and motivating. I had like my desk, I had writings behind it, and I just found ways to keep myself motivated and keep myself disciplined to make sure that I'm logging in, doing the homework, and doing what needed to be done to get it done. It's all in here, and it's all in here. So you got to do what it takes, but if you really want it, you can do it. So those are my pros and cons of getting an online degree. Now I want to show you guys what exactly my page looked like when I signed in, and just how easy it is to navigate and get through everything, and where, you know, you can contact teachers. If you guys are considering WGU, I will put the link in the bio. And yeah, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so I will go into WGU.com towards my login page. They give you a username and a password to sign into. And right here, it just pulls up your main page. To the right, I have my program progress. I'm almost 92% completed with the whole program, 3/4 of the quarters done, and it shows my graduation date that's estimated. Then to the left, I have my term progress. I have 23 weeks left, and my mentor Amelia with her phone number, and I can schedule an appointment. And at the top, you have your courses that you're currently working on. My 2 courses are those, and then you have the Success Center, where you can have the Writing Center and the Math Center and the library. Those are all resources that are offered to you. And then your student services you have for IT, and your financial services for like financial aid and stuff like that. And then when you scroll down, you have your courses, which is something that you're working on. I clicked on my top course that I'm currently in. And then it pulls up your little course information. You go over to your assessments, and it pulls up, let it load for a minute. It pulls up your tasks that you have to be completed for each course. It gives you an overview, the requirements for it. And you want to make sure that you follow all of those, and it gives you a very specific rubric to follow, so you know exactly what needs to be done for each assignment, or it'll be sent back to you. Um, that's where you can submit your assignments. You either have a written assignment or a program assignment, which would be like a Word document or something like that. But that's where you can go to upload all of your stuff. You can choose what documents, you would like to do. Or you can go to your desk documents. I don't really know why I'm showing you guys all of this, but here we go. Most of your program assessments can come from using Microsoft Word and stuff like that. Next, we have so I'm just showing you guys pretty much where I did. So most of the time, the Word documents come with a template for you guys to follow, and then you just fill in that information with your own information. And I'm just over here editing my page, it looks like. So I am just finding my, it's actually a performance assessment, not a program assessment. I'm doing a performance assessment. I'm looking for it right now in my Word document. There it is. And I'm about to upload that. It asks you to confirm your authenticity on it, making sure that it is your original paper and that you didn't plagiarize, and now it's been submitted. Just because it's been submitted does not mean that you aced it. Basically, the instructor is going to check over everything and make sure that everything looks good, and then they will grade it. And if it's not good, then they send it back to you with things to work on, and you can keep resubmitting your performances and stuff. Now back at the home page, I want to show you guys my degree plan. So this shows everything from when I started WGU. As you can see, I've completed 60. I only have 10 credits or units that I need to finish before I can graduate, and that's all showing right at the top here that I had 121 enrolled, and I only have 10 more left to do, and I've completed 111 CUs. I've transferred 69 credits, and I have earned 111 credits. Then right, oh, never mind. I guess I'm not going to show you that. Let me show you the financial services. Now, this is where you can apply for financial aid, and it shows you how much of your payment is for each month. And this is where you get offered your New Year's solution grant thing. So where it says refunded amount of $470, that's where my Pell Grant kind of came in, and I was able to get a refund from the actual amount, which was really, really nice. This shows your satisfactory academic progress. So as long as you're staying in good standing eligibility, your grant or your Pell still applies. Then going back to the home page, I want to show you guys my marketing management task again. I'm going to go back into this class, and when you click on the class, it gives you an overview of what you're going to be studying and what you'll be learning. And then to the right, you have your course instructor / teacher with their number, phone number, email that you can reach out to. And when you click on chapter 15, this is the textbook that it's going to pull up, your e-textbook. It'll pull up the textbook online that comes with everything that you pay for, and you can highlight stuff in here. You can, take notes like I've done, and it's just a lot of reading. Like I said, sometimes they'll assign multiple pages to read, and it can just be a lot. So you want to take it day by day. Also to the right under the course instructor, you have course tips. So they have tips to help you with things that you can look up to help you as you go through the course. Like I said, there are plenty of resources to help you get through each course. So you're not alone, and there's people that you can chat with that's also in the same course as you. Like that, you can ask questions in the group chat. They can help you answer anything that you have questions to as well. And this is for every course that you do. And then later on down the line, that was just older material that I worked on. So that is pretty much everything that there is to show you guys. So thanks. Now I'm just going to sign out. I think. Yeah, log out.